Raider Nation, what's good? Buckle up because we're diving into some explosive news that could shake up the silver and black. Picture this: Allegiant Stadium roaring, our defense locking down the league's best receivers, and a superstar quarterback wearing that iconic Raiders shield. Whispers from the NFL rumor mill are getting louder, and NFL.com's Nick Shook just dropped a bombshell about a potential blockbuster trade. Could a seven-time Pro Bowler really be headed to Las Vegas? Let's break it down scene by scene and figure out if this move could transform our Raiders into contenders. Hit that like button if you're pumped, and let's get into it. Last season was a roller coaster, wasn't it? We saw flashes of brilliance, but too many moments where our secondary got torched. Enter Jalen Ramsey, the Miami Dolphins' lockdown corner, who's still one of the best in the game. Shook's report says the Raiders are a top contender to land Ramsey, who racked up 60 tackles, 6 tackles, a loss, 2 interceptions, and 11 pass deflections in 2024. At 30 years old, he's not slowing down. His 76.9 Pro Football Focus grade ranked him 16th among all quarterbacks last year. So, why is Miami even thinking about trading this guy? Stick with me, nation, because his story's got layers. The Dolphins and Ramsey mutually agreed to explore trade options. And with the 2025 NFL Draft now in the books, Miami is still shopping him. Why? It's all about the money. Ramsey's on a 3-year, $72.3 million extension with a $16.7 million cap hit in 2025 that jumps to over $25 million in 2026. Miami is looking to get younger and save cash. But for the Raiders, this is a golden opportunity with $42.3 million in cap space, second most in the NFL. Las Vegas can absorb Ramsey's contract without blinking. What do you think, Raider Nation? Is Ramsey the missing piece for our defense? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's talk about why Ramsey to the Raiders makes so much sense. Our secondary was a weak link last season with injuries and free agency losses, leaving us then. We lost safeties Trayvon Moehrig and Marcus Epps nickelback. Nah Hobbs and cut cornerback Jack Jones right now. Jacorin Bennett and rookie Marion Richardson are our top corners, but neither a proven CB1. Ramsey, a 3-time first-team All-Pro, brings elite coverage skills and a swagger that would pair perfectly with Max Crosby's intensity. Imagine Ramsey shutting down one side of the field while Crosby wreaks havoc up front. Chills, right? But here's the question. What's the cost? The trade talk is heating up. And here's where it gets juicy. Bleacher Report suggested a package where the Raiders could offer a 2025 third-round pick and maybe even speedy wideout Trade Tucker to sweeten the deal. Miami's already missed out on draft capital by not trading Ramsey before the 2025 draft, so they might be open to a deal that doesn't break the bank. Plus, with new head coach Pete Carroll and GM John Spitech rebuilding a winning culture, a veteran like Ramsey could set the tone. Do you think a third-rounder and a player is fair, or should we hold firm? Let's hear it, nation. There's another angle to consider. The vibe in Las Vegas after landing Geno Smith as our QB1 and drafting Heisman finalist Ashton Janney. The Raiders are building momentum. Shook says Ramsey would bring instant credibility and toughness to a defensive backfield that got pushed around too often last year. Pairing him with young corners like Darian Porter, our third-round pick, could create a nasty secondary. But here's the catch. Miami might wait until after June 1st to trade him, saving nearly $10 million in cap space. Should the Raiders strike now or play the waiting game? Your call, fans, of course, there's always a risk. Ramsey's 31st in October, and his cap hit balloons in 2026. If we trade for him, we're betting on his ability to stay elite for at least a couple more years. Some ex-post from fans like at Rise Up Reader even floated the idea of Ramsey moving to safety, which would extend his career. But others like at Later 12 are hyped about his contract fitting our cap space perfectly. The Raiders' new regime is making bold moves, but is this too big a gamble for teams still rebuilding? I want to know what you think. Comment below and let's debate. All right, Raider Nation, here's the bottom line. Jalen Ramsey could be the spark that turns our defense from shaky to shut down. With Pete Carroll's leadership, Geno Smith under center in a war chest cap space. The Raiders are ready to make noise. Whether this trade happens before June or later, the idea of Ramsey and silver and black has me fired up. So, what's your take? Should we go all-in for Ramsey or focus on youth? Smash that like button, drop your comments, subscribe, and share this with every Raiders fan you know. Let's keep the fire burning, nation.